Family of a Chicago journalist mourning her unexpected death after a house fire last week on the city's southwest side.
Her father was seriously injured trying to pull her out. And WGN's Jenna Barnes is live at Stroger Hospital tonight where he's still being treated.
Yeah, Ray and Micah, Rosia Villasenor was killed in that house fire. Her father is here in the ICU at Stroger, critically injured when the family says he ran through the fire to try to save her.
The Villasenor family had gathered in the front of their Brighton Park home Friday evening, all but 31-year-old Rocio, who was in her bedroom in the attic.
They all heard a loud explosion in the back of the home.
Rocio's sister Marisol says her dad and brother ran toward that sound.
As soon as they opened the door, a ball of black smoke came in and all they saw were flames. My dad ran directly to the flames.
But he couldn't reach Rocio. The family found out hours later she didn't survive the fire. Her sister now holding on to her in any way she can.
I found this ring that was hers. It's a purple ring, and the necklace was given to me recently, and it says, "Sisters are forever best friends," and it has two purple hearts.
Rocio was a journalist who reported for Block Club Chicago and other publications. Block Club saying in a statement she was a talented journalist who deeply cared about her community and wanted to make the city a better place for everyone.
She was always looking to speak up for voices that couldn't speak for themselves.
Now Marisol is speaking up for her family. Her dad, 69-year-old Crescencio, suffering third-degree burns.
My dad is in critical condition, though he is stable right now. He has a lot of surgeries ahead. It's heartbreaking to know that he couldn't get to her, but to know that he would do that, I know he would. Any loving parent would do that for their child.
As she and other members of her family take shifts by his side, they want to know what caused that explosion and how Rocio died. Answers they still don't have.
We're still trying to get to the bottom of what happened, because knowing her, she was a journalist as well, she would want us to get the facts.
We've reached out to both the medical examiner and the Chicago Fire Department to try to get some of those answers. So far, we have not heard back. Meantime, the family is raising money for funeral expenses, medical bills, and the 7 adults and 4 children displaced by that house fire. We're live at Stroger tonight. Jenna Barnes, WGN News.